I'm the rap game financial advisor. Dropping beats that'll make you go higher. I got an 808 with metal undertones. Gonna school you about crypto, make you take loans. Stacking stacks, yeah, that's the goal. Invest in the crypto, watch it all unfold. Bitcoin, Ethereum, Litecoin, more. I'm diversifying portfolios like never before. Cryptocurrency got the game in a frenzy. Financial literacy, that's the key thing. I'm spitting knowledge, making moves that count. Turning stacks into millions, no doubt.
What's good, everybody? It's your boy Reckless Ray Dinero, and we are back at it again for another episode of Crypto Portfolio Updates, where we update the crypto portfolio on the moves that I've made the previous week. We go over a little bit of the previous week's news with a couple of my 2 cents on it, give some insights into the moves that I'm making, the plays that I'm looking at, what I'm finding interesting in the space, and most importantly, trying to add as much value as possible so that you can make informed decisions about what you are doing on your journey through the crypto space. This is not financial advice. This is just one man's journey on the road to crypto success. First and foremost, we got to give a shout out to the sponsor of the show and the platform, Dividend Tracker app. If you have not tapped in with them, there's a link down in the description. Give the app a try. I am sponsored, meaning I get a version. I get access to the pro version. It is amazing. It is super useful, live, up-to-date, in-depth analysis. It tracks both your crypto and your traditional financial portfolios. And it's freaking awesome. So the link down in the description doesn't give me any type of kickback or anything. That's not the type of deal we struck. What it does do is let them know that you found out about them via your boy, Reckless Ray Dinero. It's just kind of lets them know that you came through this channel and that's where you heard about them. And if you haven't given them a shot, be much appreciated if you guys went ahead and used that link to give them a little look. See, there's some other goodies down there that you might find useful on your financial and crypto journeys. And it gives a description of whatever. If there's a kickback, you get something out of it. Whatnot down there in the description. If it's your first time here, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the Wolf Pack. Definitely make sure to hit the like on the way in. Definitely make sure to share this with your friends. We ain't trying to get rich over here by ourselves. We do not want to hide the crypto space from others. This isn't an exclusive coffee club where we sip our espressos and tweak our monocles and our hipster outfits and tell everybody we were here first. I want everybody to be here. It just makes sense. I mean, I would prefer to see people in a better financial position than in a worse financial position. I'd prefer them to be on the team than not on the team and be on the right side of this wealth transfer that we're currently experiencing. So yeah, covered all the bases. Let's jump right on into it, folks. What we are looking at today, get me out of here. We are looking at Bitcoin dominance is at 51.7%. ETH dominance is at 16.4%. Gas is at 4 Gwei. Gas fees are low. I did a couple of transactions this morning when it was up at 6 Gwei, and the transaction cost $5, just under $5. Was a good day to make some moves. We made some moves. We're doing some consolidation, doing a little bit of consolidating around here, making stuff happen, trying to shake some stuff out. And I am pretty excited about it. Trending coins as per shoutouts to CoinGecko. Solidus AI Tech, Super Trump, and Turbo are our top 3 trending coins. Now we're going to go ahead and see what's going on in the department of moving and shaking. All right. See here. Okay, so our top gainers for today, Sunday, July 21st. Mother Iggy at rank 517 MOTHER with a gain of 168.8% in the last 24 hours. At number 2, at rank 855, we have Covalent Query Token CQT with a gain of 121.6% in the last 24 hours. At number 3, we have at rank 931 MFR Coin MFER with a gain of 54.5% in the last 24 hours. At number 4, we have Neon at rank 749, NEON, with a gain of 54.3% in the last 24 hours. At number 5, last but not least, we have at rank 829, Catwolf Hat, $CWIF, with a gain of 41.3% in the last 24 hours. We are seeing some moving going on. Let's see what the shaking looks like. Moving on to the top losers. At number 1, at rank 352, Inshore DeFi, SURE, with a loss of 21.2%. At number 2, at rank 996, we have Chomp Coin, CHOMP, with a loss of 24.3%. At number 3, at rank 600, we have Land Wolf, WOLF, with a loss of 19.8%. At number 4, at rank 612, we have Zencoin, ZYN, with a loss of 16.1% in the last 24 hours. And last but not least, at number 5, we have at rank 994, SPX 6900 SPX, with a loss of 12.6% in the last 24 hours. Moving right on along. To the portfolio. We are currently up 1.3% overall. We finally broke back into the positive numbers, which is nice. See some green. Waiting for the bull run so we can see some massive green, because that will overtake what my brokerage is doing right now. My brokerage is doing better than my crypto portfolio, which is sad to say, but we're making some appropriate moves, doing some appropriate shaking, moving and shaking, if you would. And positing around some pretty significant ideas, for sure. But we're going to get into it. Let's give you guys the top 10. We are starting off with at number 1, which will be at number 1 for this run, most likely most of it, if not all of it, Solana, SOL. At number 2, we have Ethereum, ETH. At number 3, we have Injective, INJ. At number 4, we have Osmosis, OSMO. At number 5, we have Radium, RAY. At number 6, we have Camelot Token, Grail. At number 7, we have Thorwallet Dex, TGT. At number 8, we have Wrapped Bitcoin, WBTC. And at number 9, we have Celestia, TIA. And last but not least, at number 10, we have Arbitrum, ARB. Now, moves we are looking to make. What type of moves are we looking to make? It's been a slow week. It's not a DeFi cash out week, so we're making some stuff happen. It's moving a little bit slower than normal. Moves that we were looking to make. I'm looking to do a potentially massive consolidation down into Solana. I'm really ready to place a very large bet on Solana. Not because I think it's the best chain, but I think it's going to be one of the best performers this bull run. Do I think it's going to run up and be the number 1 coin? Do I think it's going to beat Bitcoin and Ethereum? Absolutely not. And that's one of the things that people don't understand, is that you can have exceptionally good performance. You can have altcoins exceptionally outperform Bitcoin. You can have them outperform Ethereum even. And they won't replace Bitcoin or Ethereum. It's just what it is. But for the bull run, I already said this is my blue chip meme play as far as I look at it. I look at Solana basically the same way I look at a meme coin. Do I enjoy using it when it works? Absolutely. it is super centralized, and it is not on my long-term holding list as of yet. But what it has done its job. It has performed. And I can't disregard that. And with my target projections on when I'm going to start dollar cost averaging out of this position, it only makes sense for it to be jam-packed as much as possible. And, you know, we're leveraging our ability to use the Camino finance play over there to stack additional Solana while we're out here waiting. And I don't think that there's anything wrong with that. Like, you call stuff for what it is. I think Solana is going to have a big run. It's going to be a good run. It's going to be epic. The people who are diehard Solana fans will be very pleased, and we'll see where it goes. Like, could it move? Absolutely. I'm 100% sure there's going to be a shakeup in the top 10 at some point. But Solana's been holding strong. Solana has performed better than my expectations. I was late to the game on getting into it in retrospect, because I should have been getting into it when I was getting pounded by, you know, one of my back channel compatriots about it when it was $8. This position could have been much larger. It could have yielded much more gains, but I didn't. What I am looking at moving forward throughout this bull run is we're seeing a lot of positive price action on Solana. We're seeing a lot of holding power on Solana. Like, it's not necessarily having the nightmarish charts of some of these projects. So with that said, I'm looking at potentially doing some scalping on some of these projects that are doing worse, much worse, and scalping, you know, doing a little loss harvesting there and moving them into the Solana position for the bull run to kind of re-solidify that. Like, I might take 25% off of everything that's underperforming right now and just funnel that over into the Solana position and see if we can, you know, catch that wave, because I do believe that Solana is definitely going to touch 400. I think there's a high probability that it's going to do it this year once we actually start getting into the run here as crypto summer continues on. And it would be a real good play to just go ahead and start capturing those gains and funneling them back into those positions on the back end for the second part of the run, as opposed to, you know, continuing to you know, apply sutures to these bleeding wounds. Does that mean that I'm coming out of any of my positions fully? No. I'm keeping all my altcoins. I'm just going, well, if Solana is going to hit first, which I do believe it will, if Solana is likely going to hit hardest, which I do believe that you're going to get some good gains off of those, then getting those gains and then rolling those gains into my lower cap, more risky plays after those gains have been secured is, for me, kind of looking like the play, because it's looking like Solana setting itself up to, it's going to be an active, hard-hitting coin for this bull run. Another one that's really been performing well is Radium, Ray, which is on the Solana blockchain. It's one of my main exchanges that I've always used since being a part of the Solana ecosystem. And, you know, we support the ecosystems that we use, as well as, like, I'll normally pick out one or two exchanges and, like, I'll kind of put some plays in on those. And Radium's really been also a great performer, really active. They've got a whole lot going on over there. And, you know, that could be another thing where it's like, we go in and, you know, for the little diversification play or whatever, we, you know, throw that in there and see what we can do. As far as the moves that we made today, we bought some additional Lido staked Ether. We closed out a position. I had a little bit of money sitting on the Ethereum blockchain that I needed to get dispersed. And I figured we might as well just go ahead and throw that in the Lido staked Ether position and continue to build that up. Because again, we are looking towards this year, everything's rolling into those liquid staked positions. So now that we're getting into the year, whenever I'm making these moves, we're taking a little bit, we're throwing into some Lido staked ether to make sure we're securing the future as well as having fun for the right now. The other thing that we bought, what else do we get? Hold on a second. Switch back to this tab. Let's take a look here. Okay. Switch back. Boom. So we got another position. We added to our Jupiter Perpetuals liquidity provider token, the JLP token. That's our way of investing in the Jupiter ecosystem. I'm not going to be, because there's not really much to do with those individual tokens. So what we're doing there is we're getting the Perpetuals liquidity provider token, and that token is just gradually ratcheting up over time. Jupiter is it's a newcomer to the space. They did a massive airdrop. I kind of pegged on them at that point. They don't have a whole bunch of liquidity farming. It works a little bit different than your traditional decentralized platform, but they have the JLP token, which shares in the fees and transaction fees that come across that platform. So that's my second exchange, my backup exchange. I use both of them. I use Radium and Jupiter Swap. And yeah, so we added a pretty good chunk there, bought another Solana today, and then I think we're gonna just keep it moving easy. We're gonna start actually we won't, because we got a lot of debt to pay back. So we're about at our DeFi metric to where we're gonna be deploying some capital. And I'm almost thinking at this juncture, like it might be solely, no pun intended, going into Solana just to stack that position as much as I can, just to get it up there. And then once we start running, we'll see what we do when these ETFs for Ethereum launch. But I think that's going to be the next big push. I think Ethereum will be part of the narrative. I think it will be the catalyst. I do believe that basically everything below Ethereum and Bitcoin will outperform Ethereum and Bitcoin. Ethereum will outperform Bitcoin. Ethereum and Bitcoin are both long-term holds, obviously. Like we stacking. And yeah, that's what we've got for the portfolio moves. We're looking at moving to Sol. Going to be looking at making those plays. On to the news. The crypto roundup through July 16th. Brought to us by Delta Investment Tracker app, powered by eToro. Going to do the too long didn't read this part of the show. I give you the too long didn't read pinpoints of what the news the prior week was, and my 2 cents on it. Bitcoin surges amidst Trump assassination attempt. I did a whole episode last week on this. Here's the news for it. You guys know my opinion on that is terrible tragedy. But the markets responded appropriately. Not appropriately, but they responded positively, and I'm here for it. Bitcoin whales acquire 71,000 Bitcoin during the price dip. Told you guys, somebody was buying. I was buying. You should have been buying. While you were running and selling off your position, there you have it. Now, if you want to get back in the game, you got to buy in at a higher price. Okay. Liquid staking on Solana hits an all-time high. I am a participant in that metric. It is what it is. I mean, Solana has there's a lot of action on that chain for where it's at in the space. They have a vibrant DeFi ecosystem. They have a lot of stuff going on. I mean, the news for it is relegated down to the meme culture and the meme community. There is more than that. There's a very vibrant DeFi space on there. The issue is if the chain locks up, it's locked up, which kind of sucks. It's not as decentralized as they say it is. It's just what it is. But for this year, for the bull run, is it a great play? I think it's going to turn out to be a great play. BlackRock is interested in MakerDAO's Grand Prix. Oh, interesting. BlackRock is getting their tentacles into the space. Get yourself positioned accordingly, people. Starknet proposes staking for its ecosystem. I don't use Starknet, but probably a good idea. It'll incentivize people to be on your ecosystem. It'll also help with the circulating supply issues that most coins have when their whole circulating supply is circulating. MicroStrategy plans a 10-to-1 stock split amid the Bitcoin rally. I am ready for it. It's supposed to be going live in August. When that split is happening, I'm planning on scooping me up a few shares of MicroStrategies to get in. It's a good stock for getting exposure to Bitcoin, and it does have the ability to perform better than Bitcoin in some cases because there is underlying business structure and they do have income coming in. So something to think about. It's a good one for your portfolio. I think that it's going to have a dip post split where it'll run down because it's going to be breaking up the energy and momentum of the coin being as exclusive as what it is now at its price point. But I want some shares of MicroStrategy because I do believe they'll be back just like NVIDIA, just like AVGO. API 3 has launched an OEV network, a layer 2 platform. Nice. API 3 was in one of my older portfolios. It was an additional Oracle play, and it did perform very well. Good for them. That's awesome. Cardano introduces new releases in preparation for chain upgrade. Okay. I mean, Cardano needs to figure out how they're going to get liquidity onto their platform and have it do something, in my opinion. As a previous Cardano holder, that is another project that I am not exactly satisfied with as far as their growth versus what they promised. And that's going to do it for the news, folks. I mean, this was a pretty clean, quick, and easy episode. If you guys saw value, once again, please definitely take the time to like the video. If you like the video, you should probably also take time to share the video with your communities and make sure that your people have the opportunity to partake in this information as well. And if you are new here and you found some value in this, please make sure to hit that subscribe button and tap in with your boy Reckless Radenero. Until the next time, people, it's been another great episode. And until next week, peace.
Money moves, gotta hustle, gotta grind. In this game, no room for the blind. Crypto's the wave, the key to the grind. Transfer that wealth, it's time to climb. Blockchain buzzing, time to make a move. Invest in the future, can't afford to lose. Learn the game, gotta play it right. On the right side, we take it flight. Punch the clock, working hard day and night. Gotta stay focused, keep that mind tight. Crypto, wealth transfer, we want it all. Rise to the top, never hit a wall.